Shalom, Boker Tov, everyone. Rabbi Eric Solomon, Raleigh, North Carolina, Beth Meyer Synagogue. It's the morning Torah. So the Torah portion this week is Parshat Naso. Naso is from the book of Numbers, I believe chapter 7-ish, early section. And it has one of the oldest, if not the oldest, perhaps piece of text in the whole Torah, which is the priestly blessing, made famous by Spock in Shul. It's called the Birkat HaKohanim, the Kohanim blessing. And it says, may God bless you and keep you. As Aaron would bless us. May God's face shine upon you, be gracious to you. May God always look upon you and grant you peace. A beautiful blessing. A blessing offered on very powerful moments here at Beth Meyer, on Shabbat, often with B'nai Mitzvah kids. It's offered before Shabbat, lighting candles or with lighting of candles on one's children. It's just a beautiful, beautiful blessing. Truly gorgeous. One line in that is, may God look upon you, be gracious to you. Gracious. Vichuneka. Chen, bivrit. Chen. And chen, grace, which usually is associated not so much with the Jewish tradition, but is a word from Judaism, means essentially like being given a gift, being given something without being worthy of it or having even earned it. Like an unearned blessing. That's chen. And so when Aaron blesses our people and when we bless others with that blessing, what we're essentially saying is, may God bless you with just incredible love, but like, in a sense, undeserved, unearned blessing. So what is that exactly? I mean, there's a way to look at life, well, put it this way, a positive way to look at life, a meaningful way to look at life, a grateful way to look at life, is to not only look at things that you see or obvious that you feel blessed about or grateful that you're alive, that you have breath, that you have love in your life, that you perhaps have some material possessions, that you don't suffer, although we all suffer to some degree. We could look around and say that nature, the blessings of what we see, what we smell, the gorgeous things in the world, the blessings of community. There are many things that we can say we feel blessed. But chen, and saying God should bless us with chen in a way of grace, means that we are grateful for things that we don't even necessarily fully grasp. Like, for example, for those of us watching this, being American. Most of the people watching this, although I know there's some people internationally, are Americans. American Jews, American Christians, Americans of other faiths or no faith. And, I think to myself, I am so blessed to be an American and born in this country and have this citizenship, have this passport, have these rights, have this amazing constitution with all its imperfections. But it was something unearned. I didn't do anything to become American. I was simply born here. It's an act of grace. The people that came before me that built this country and brought it to where it is today, as imperfect as it is. And I think to myself of my own grandparents, and rest in peace, who at great difficulty, to some degree you could say even risked their lives, struggled, very impoverished, dangerous, came over to this country and tried to make a better life for themselves, but really for me. My grandparents blessed me in a grace-filled way with being citizen here because of their work. And there's so many things in this life that we look around. I go to synagogue, and my synagogue is 147 years old, thank God, Some people built it way before me. They paid the building fund when there was no building. So I think of universities, hospitals, roads, we can go on and on. People who bought in wars. We are the incredible beneficiaries of enormous chen, enormous grace, unearned gifts that people did for us, and we are blessed to benefit from for no other reason than we are just here. And so when we ask for God to bless us with chen, it's both that God has given us things that we can't even fully appreciate, it's unearned, but also upon us to appreciate that it's chen, it's total grace, and that it's upon us to feel that sense of responsibility and to pass it on. And I say this particularly in light of these January 6th hearings which are happening tonight, which I'm last night, still reverberating. The people that caused the insurrection or inspired the insurrection, or including former President Trump, they took for granted what was an unearned gift that they all had. Our Constitution, freedom, democracy, the Capitol, the police, risking their lives. Some of them lost their lives, injured. Many of them are unearned gifts that they incredibly took for granted, manipulated, and corrupted, and stomped on. They desecrated them. To appreciate and be blessed with chen, with grace, means to live in a world that says, not only am I grateful for what I see, experience, and know, and things that maybe I did earn potentially or create, but the things I didn't. To be grateful for that means to live in a world in a way of reverence, and to never act in a way that desecrates the unbelievable gifts we have given. Those people trampled on the holy house of our people. They have no idea what chen is. This Shabbat, our job, more than ever, is to appreciate the grace which we've been given as Americans, in this case in the Jewish community, as Beth Meyer members, Beth Meyer people, as anyone, that we've been blessed in ways that we can not even fully grasp. And it was because of people and a power beyond us that gave it to us for no other reason than more life. May we be grateful for that this Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom.